All right, so I'm just going to try and flesh some things out here. Okay, if you ask the question, what is sin? Most people will say it is a disobedience to the word of God. Okay, well, let's think through some things here. I'm not saying I disagree with that. Hear me out. The word of God created the sun and the stars. The word of God created the trees. The word of God created the animals. The word of God created man. So what that means is that the word of God created reality. Okay? God's eternals always existed, always will exist. His word is how he created things. Okay. So his word created reality. So, logically speaking, you could infer that the Bible created reality because the Bible's the word of God. Okay. So let's just say the Bible created the Bible created the world. I think that's a fair statement because the Bible's the word of God. The word of God created everything. Okay. So now let's ask this question, and I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. How can reality rebel? Okay, the Word of God created the trees. Okay, the will of God. You could say the Word of God, I suppose, tells it when to the wind to blow. The Word of God tells the sun to come up and the sun to go down. Okay, so the Word of God created reality. So the question is, and this is where I understand the free will argument. I understand it. Why does man not behave like the trees? Trees can't sin. God created them with his word, but they can't sin. I don't think animals can sin either, right? It's something only specific to man. Okay. So the question is, why is man able to sin? And now the argument, a lot of it is God wanted to test man to see if he loved him. I mean, that I haven't really fleshed this out yet, but that doesn't sit well with me because the punishment is very severe. I haven't fleshed that out yet, but just leave with the word of God created the trees, and we'll follow this in a different video.